What is up, all my beautiful warriors? It's Angelica here with another video. So this is a well-awaited video. Something I've been talking about doing for quite a while. I've been wanting to do this since my favorite regular YouTuber idea. Anyways, we're here now, and here it is. So here is my favorite YouTubers, favorite spiritual YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and music artists. So first we're actually going to start off with a few of my friends' YouTubes. So this would be they would be Light Warrior Vare. So her name is Lizanne, and she does mostly like some weekly energy readings. But recently she has been doing more of some stuff about journaling and things of that nature. So I definitely check her out. She has a few other things too, so yeah. The second person I want to talk about is Johnny Ubraco. Sorry if I totally butchered your last name. I apologize, but he's amazing. He does mostly meditations on there. He also does some enlightenment messages, so definitely recommend him and go check him out. And the very last of my friends that I recommend is Butterfly Magic with Hot Tea. And Butterfly is an amazing witch, and she talks about all kinds of things. She does like book reviews, she does card reviews, she's been talking about mental health and other witchy things, so definitely check her out. So that's it for my friend YouTubers. Next, we're going to be talking about my favorite general popular spiritual YouTubers. So the first one, I guess, isn't quite spiritual, but I'm putting him in here just because I find it very interesting, and I don't know, when I watch it, it just brings me to a whole nother realm in my mind, I guess. And that is Mr. Tufe. I don't know how to pronounce it. Everybody's links will be down below, so don't worry about that if any of these sound interesting to you. So Mr. Tufe, or however you want to say it, he I believe he's in a third world country, and he creates some underground places like swimming pools and such, and homes, I believe, out of like clay and sand, and it's just absolutely incredible. So definitely check it out. He has like some of his videos have like 200 million views, which is insane. So if that interests you, check them out. Another one that I'd like to talk about is also not quite spiritual, but they do talk about intuition and such sometimes. So, but they also talk about things like mental health, and they have like things like They talk about like narcissists and things like that. Um, and like there's one about like the eight things that um, parents shouldn't say to their kids or something. Toxic parents say to their kids. That's what it is. And that's Psych to Go. So definitely check that out. A lot about mental health. Um, and the third, not so spiritual person, however, he does sometimes talk about spiritual things. He's just well rounded. I I believe he talks about climate change and all kinds of worldly problems. Um, he's absolutely incredible. He's one of my absolute favorite people to watch on YouTube. Slam poetry. And that is Prince EA. So definitely check him out. Um, Another of my favorite spiritual YouTubers would be um, Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He is mostly talking about the global crisis right now and um, COVID conspiracies and such. But he also has a lot of other spiritual videos if you want to check him out. Definitely recommend him. There is also three amazing witch YouTubers that I have to include. And I just absolutely love their content and how much great information they have when it comes to witchcraft. And those three are the White Witch Parlor, Hearth Witch, and the Witch of Wonderlust. Um, yeah, they're amazing. Um, Hearth Witch actually does some like reaction videos sometimes to like people um, doing other like watching people doing witchy things. Like there was like ghost hunting one. There was like all kinds of different things. Like but I just definitely check her out. But actually, I believe she did do a review on Mia Magic, but I double checked that. But anyways, moving on. So the next one I want to talk about is the Green Witch. She does, well, mostly green witchcraft, so she talks about using herbs in all her witchcraft, just all different ways you can use herbs to incorporate into the craft. So definitely check her out. She's amazing. And her aesthetic is absolutely to die for. Um, so if you like cottage core looking things, then definitely check her out. Um, the next one I want to talk about is Edge of Nightfall, and he's definitely not very active on his channel. However, I just wanted to add him into this list because he is a male witch, and that's not very well heard of. So, yeah. So he has a few educational videos. However, he is a bit darker than most. So, just be mindful of that. And he also kind of does like a debunk of just popular horror movies and the real um, things behind that. So yeah, he's pretty interesting. Definitely check him out. The next person I want to talk about is the channel Spiritual Awakening. And I absolutely love her videos. She was one of the very first spiritual channels that I ran into. Um, she's very educated and she just has the most awesome content when it comes to spirituality. So absolutely check her out. Like Awakenings, obviously it's called Spiritual Awakening, so yeah. The next person I want to talk about is Victor Odo. Um, he's not too active on his channel lately, but he is quite good at talking about like spiritual things, like mostly like law of attraction, um, manifesting, and those kinds of things. So definitely check him out. Um, the next person I'd like to talk about is Sadhguru, and he is a monk in India, and he's very popular, higher up, like high scale monk. Um, he talks about all kinds of interesting spiritual things, like why you shouldn't wear black, and just his videos are just absolutely enlightening and they draw you in. So, yeah, for sure, check him out. The next person I want to talk about is Bahati Life, or Jessica. Um, she is another, she's one of the um, witches that I found a long time ago. Um, she's also very educational with witchcraft things. However, she also has things, um, a lot of astrology videos. So, she does like a lot of really good predictions and things like that. So, definitely check her out. She's very well rounded. And the next person I want to talk about is Stargirl, the Practical Witch. And Stargirl also isn't very active lately. However, she definitely has been doing more like predictions too lately. But she does have a few educational videos that I definitely recommend people checking out. Um, the next person I want to talk about is Aaron Doughty. And Aaron is good friends with Victor. Victor actually got him to where he is now, I believe. Well, helped him anyway. Um, I follow Aaron quite frequently. He posts videos um, at least twice a week. Um, he also talks about law of attraction and manifestation. And yeah, just awakening, getting into your better life, and all the things of that nature. It's really cool. Um, and there's the next one I want to talk about is someone I found recently. She is quite amazing. Um, and this YouTuber, her name is It's Baby J. And Jalen is absolutely phenomenal. I love her videos. She does talk about like um, all kinds of things like stepping into your power, um, astrology, zodiacs, all kinds of things. It's amazing. I love her. I definitely highly recommend her. Um, the she also has high energy, so she's really good to watch if you like people with high energy and stuff. So the next person that I highly recommend is the Gem Goddess, and she she's very I love her so much. She has mostly been recently talking about like doing um, life predictions just like Stargirl. Um, but she's not a witch like Stargirl is, so she mostly talks about law of attraction and things like that too. Um, similar to um, similar to Aaron and Victor, except um, the Gem Goddess, she talks about astrology too. So yeah, definitely recommend her. And the next person is absolutely one of my favorite YouTubers on here, and that's Harmony Nice. And she is phenomenal. Um, she recently got into minimalism and she ditched her phone. She did all kinds of amazing things. Um, and she's also a witch. Um, and she has all kinds of videos about witchcraft and minimalism and mental health. She's just very well rounded and it's very educational. I highly recommend her. Um, the next person I want to talk about is Lipstick Legion Craft, and the reason why she's more high on my list is because she talks about um, basically um, DIY witchy things, and she like goes to the dollar store and she basically does all these amazing DIYs to help out beginner witches. So definitely recommend her. And basically budget witchcraft. It's phenomenal. Um and the absolute top 3 people right now. These YouTubers are absolutely incredible. So they are the next one I want to talk about is Spirit Science. And Spirit Science has helped me with so many things. They have debunked a lot of COVID related things recently. They have dove into um, the background of tarot. They have dove into the spiritual resonance of different films. It's there's just so much content to watch. It's endless, and I highly recommend it. Very well done work. So, and spirituality is science. There is science backing up this stuff. So definitely go watch Spirit Science. The next person the next channel that I highly, highly, highly recommend is Skylife. And Skylife is a channel where this girl, Sky, she goes and travels around the world, and she just goes and experiences all kinds of spiritual things. She has been to hippie parties. She's tried out medicinal mushrooms. Um, she's done all kinds of things. Um, she's been with witches. She's done stuff about meditation too. She just helps bring like the spiritual world more into the light, I guess. Makes it look like it's just phenomenal. Like, highly, highly, highly recommend her stuff. So, the very last person I want to talk about is Mia Magic. And Mia Magic is this amazing, amazing witch. And she she just she helped me a lot, I think. And she has a witch school, but is way too expensive. I'd like to go sometime, but it's way, way too expensive. It's online, but yeah. But Mia, she just talks about all kinds of different things, like using different voices um, as your identity. She talks about dragons and how she she sees and works with dragons in her craft, and she just makes everything in she just I don't know, it's just her energy, and she makes everything sound so phenomenal. She just does an amazing job at witchcraft and just helping people. Sky has done a ton of videos with her because because Mia's really helped her throughout her journey. So yeah, Mia does like all kinds of like she's shown rage ritual rage rituals on there where you literally let out your anger in a healthy way. And she's done like sex magic, and it's just I just love how vast YouTube has become. It's just such an amazing platform, and I love it. Um, but anyways, so that's all of my favorite YouTubers, um, the popular YouTubers that I watch. So moving on to Facebook people. So there is Sage Goddess, and she hosts a lot of excuse me. She hosts a lot of rituals online. She also has her own shop, and she does lives to show her shop and things of that nature. So I definitely recommend checking her stuff out. Um, but yeah, the next Facebook person I want to talk about is Madam Z, and Madam Z is a priestess witch, and she is amazing. She has her own school also, It's a little cheaper, but I haven't been on it. But still, it's American, so still pretty expensive. But she does she also has a YouTube and she talks about a lot of things and she does lives and she also hosts little mini um events sometimes, so definitely check that out. Um yeah, but another person I want to talk about is Colette Baron Reid. And Colette, she um she is a famous Oracle card creator and she goes on YouTube and she talks about she does predictions and she also has little videos to help with like healthy boundaries and all kinds of things, intuition. But yeah, she also has goes on Facebook Live sometimes. I don't know if she has lately. I haven't really gotten the notifications, but she's done like 11:11 a.m. morning woos, she calls it. It's pretty cool. Um, but it was really, um, but I loved that she just came and did like a mini meditation and she did like a card pull for the day and it was good and it was nice and intimate. Like you can tell that she really loves people. And I recently was on one of her events, her free events, and it was on creating a vision board. And just the way she dived into that was just well thought. It was she told stories on how she manifested stuff with vision boards, and it was just phenomenal. So highly recommend liking her on Facebook. Another Facebook person is Healer's Choice. I've talked about them previously on one of my other videos. I did a review on their crystals that I purchased from them. So they do lives and you get to see the crystal live on video of what you're buying and it's like an auction type thing. And you you go and buy crystals and it's Canadian. So and the prices are quite decent. So definitely recommend that. Go check them out. They also do an Instagram. Also go live on Instagram too, so I'll leave that below as well. Also want to talk about Warriors of Light. So Warriors of Light is a incredible um they have done live events too, where they go on and just talk about different like ways to help you spiritually and it's just I love it. It's been like it was like a workshop I was at and it was on Ascension and there was just a different it was like a week long I believe or 12 days something like that. But yes, Warriors of Light is a phenomenal um thing to check out, so definitely go check them out. Um Now moving on to Twitch, we have Aphrodite. And Ant a is a bit of a diva and but we love him. And um he has he does tarot readings for his followers on Twitch. Um, and he also does like celebrity readings, so those get pretty intense. And he actually um, posts them on his YouTube channel as well. So definitely go check him out. It's pretty insane. Of his predictions are quite accurate, although it's for entertainment purposes only. But anyways, um, the next Twitch spiritual Twitch person I want to talk about is Lady Lunastar, and she also does tarot, but she also does art on there, and she does um, amazing ASMR. Her voice is so soft and so soothing. It's phenomenal. So definitely go check her out. Um, the next person I want to talk about is Cosmic Frequencies. Um, my friend Limix, I think I'm pronouncing it right, but he goes on there and he mixes music, and it's absolutely incredible. Like the beats and the music he makes is just it. It's a vast different. It's all kinds of different music he has on there, so definitely go check him out. Highly recommend it. The next Twitch person I want to talk about is Steve the Medium. And Steve does tarot as well, but of course he's also a medium, so he can connect with spirits. Um, he is absolutely incredible. He is a really good at tarot, but he also can do connect with spirits. So he can also channel, so that's really cool. He's done a few murder mysteries where he speaks with the person from the other side about their murder, and he dives deeper into that, and it's absolutely incredible, the work that he does. So definitely go check him out. He also has a YouTube, but it's mostly his Twitches on there, so yeah, it's probably better to go check out his actual Twitch. But anyways, the last Twitch person I want to talk about is Granny Savage 1963. And Granny's energy is absolutely amazing. She does tarot mostly, but she also has gaming days, and as well as some educational witchcraft stuff. Um, as well as she does some meditation and ASMR on there. So she's very well rounded on Twitch. So definitely recommend checking her out. She also does some freebies on there sometimes. So yeah. And the very last category we're going to talk about today is the music artists. So I highly recommend Zolita. She is a witch, and she has a lot of music. One of my favorites is Fight Like a Girl, and she talks about just women empowerment, and yeah, definitely check out her music. Another artist I want to talk about is I am Aeon, and he is a spiritual rapper, and he also is the founder of the Warriors of Light. So I highly recommend listening to his music. It's next level shit. So go check him out. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I really hope you liked this video. I hope you find some new YouTubers or um, other people, and I hoped it helps educate you, um, and bring you more into your spiritual journey, I guess. So, um, I'll see you guys next time. Love you.